Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a challenge. Last time we did some Dynamax Adventures in order to find Drednaw. And this time we're going to do the same thing because we did not find Drednaw. Well, we kind of found Drednaw last time, but we need to actually find Drednaw in a way that we catch it. So I'm going to start the timer. That should be the button. Yeah, that does that. And I'm going to change my webcam slightly to be slightly... Yeah, that works. Cool. Right, let's just get started with the Dynamax Adventure, eh? Xerneas. Save the adventure. Right. Don't invite others. Right, I'll go for Credilli. Right, Catherine's going to go for Politoed, Janet is going to go for Mudsdale, and Poppy's going to go for Scolipede. Right, we are looking for water and rock types, because those are the types that Drednaw are. There's two water types. Are either of them Drednaw? I'm going to need to look at their silhouettes. Okay, their silhouettes aren't telling me much. I think one is a Marill, and one is a Basculin. Actually, that is a Seismitoad, right. Right, so the first water type was Basculin, the second water type was Seismitoad, the ghost type was Palisand. So it doesn't look like we're going to get a Drednaw this time. Oh well. We can still be on the lookout for Galarian Pokemon. Ooh, Drizzle. That's going to help their team more than it helps us. Right, and I'm probably going to just Dynamax. Immediately get off a Max Overgrowth. Yeah, big Dynamax Credilli. Lovely. Politoed uses Helping Hand on Scolipede. That's going to help if Scolipede actually decides to attack. It uses Toxic. Right, that's going to be helpful. Basculin uses Scald, immediately killing Mudsdale. That is our first out of 4 allowed deaths. And that was incredibly quick. Can use Max Overgrowth. Yeah, that does a lot of damage. Good. And, well, it was a crit, so I kind of expected to do a bit of damage. But everyone's going to heal up a bit. Or no, just Basculin is. Right, Max Overgrowth. Again. Politoed uses Helping Hand, this time on me, which is going to be helpful. Scolipede uses Mega Horn, brings Basculin down into the red zone. Basculin uses Die, which is a 1-turn move when used by a Dynamax Pokemon, apparently. Yeah, there we go. No need to catch it, of course. Basculin needs to come from Unova, and this is not Unova, so it's not useful for a challenge to catch it, really. And Poppy's going to take it. Right, that water type is Seismitoad, Ordino, and Executor. They all lead to the same place. So I'm going to take the water type just in case I've got the silhouette wrong, but I'm fairly sure it's a Seismitoad. Either way, we're not getting a Galarian Pokemon, and either way, we're going to the same place. So I might as well go for the water type, which might be Drednaw, however I'm fairly sure it's a Seismitoad. Yeah. Ah well. Drizzle again is going to help the other team, maybe more than it helps us. I'm going to use Energy Ball. Ooh, helping hand on me, that's nice of you. Seismitoad uses Echoed Voice. Again on Mudsdale, Mudsdale keeps getting the first hit. Basculin uses Substitute. Energy Ball, yeah, it does a half. Thank you, Helping Hand. Mudsdale's going to use Superpower. Its attack falls, oh well, and defense. That's the effect of Superpower, of course. Politoad's going to help me out with a Helping Hand again, which means if I hit Energy Ball, it's probably going to kill. Ooh, Screech is going to lower my defense. Basculin's going to go for Dive. Of course, now that Basculin isn't Dynamaxed, that's going to be a 2-hit, or 2-turn move even. Energy Ball, there we go. Seismitoad is down. I'm not going to catch it. Of course, Seismitoad needs to come from Unova. This is Galar. There's no use wasting a Pokeball. And Janet takes it. Right. Ooh. The fairy type is Grimmsnarl. The grass type is small. I think it's a Fomantis. I think it's a Fomantis. I can't. It's either a Fomantis or Blossom. I think. I'm honestly not too sure, but Grimmsnarl is a Pokemon we could use for the challenge. Of course, it being from Galar. Problem is, I'm not sure we've already caught one. Let me check something quickly, because I'm not sure how up to date this is, but I do have this, and we have already caught a Grimmsnarl, according to this. Technically, we do need a Grimmsnarl that is Gigantamax, and then another Grimmsnarl. So we'll catch it anyways. Politoad sets up Drizzle. But yeah, that means we've definitely come across 2 Grimmsnarl before we even have come across one Drednaw that we can catch, which is annoying. Grimmsnarl uses Confide on Basculin. Seismitoad uses Sludge Bomb. I'm going to also use Sludge Bomb, I think. Basculin sets up Substitute first. Politoad uses Liquidation, which does a bit of damage. There's Sludge Bomb number 2. Now I can Dynamax again, so I'm going to go for Max Ooze. It's a shame we haven't found Drednaw yet, but I'm enjoying these Dynamax Adventures, even if, you know, it's a bit repetitive. Oh well. Yeah, Dynamax Credilli versus Gigantamax Grimmsnarl. Basculin uses Dive. Gmax uses Gmax Snooze on Politoad and almost brings it down into the yellow zone. Oh dear. Politoad uses Liquidation, brings Grimmsnarl down into the yellow. Max Ooze. Super effective and raises everyone's special attack, which is good because I'm going to use Max Ooze again. Grimmsnarl uses Power Swap. Oh dear, that's not good. It taking my special attack ups, but oh well. Basculin sets up Dive. Oh no, it uses Dive, which almost knocks it out. Oh no, it did knock it out. Wow. Okay. I am going to throw a Pokeball. Just going to normal Pokeball. There's no need to use anything else in this situation because it's a 100% capture rate. Cool. So I think we're going to take Credilli over to Xerneas because Credilli has poison type move. Yeah. So I'm good without it, but Catherine's going to take it. Right. Xerneas. If we can catch this and if it's shiny, we will take it instead of Grimmsnarl, because shiny Xerneas is eligible for the challenge. Because of course Xerneas is shiny locked. That means it can't be received as a shiny in X or Y. So that means we can just get it from anywhere else. Ooh, Dazzling Gleam takes out Basculin and Grimmsnarl. Oh dear, that is 3 of our 4 allowed deaths. That's not a good start. That's not a good start at all. Huh. Seismitoad uses Screech. Sludge Bomb does a bit of damage. Not nearly as much as Dazzling Gleam did on the entire team though. Xerneas uses Moonblast, which takes out Seismitoad, and we're going to be kicked out of the Dynamax Adventure. Just like that. I think 2 turns. I think that has to be the quickest the Xerneas match has ended. We're going to take Grimmsnarl. We get a free Dynamax. Ooh. Yeah, now saving the adventure. Good. Right, I'm going to put Grimmsnarl into the box. Now we have 2 of them, and I'm going to take a screenshot just in case we need to use that again to determine whether we already have a Pokemon. Right. Let's do another Dynamax adventure to hopefully get Drednaw. Yeah, let's go for Xerneas. Save the adventure. No need to invite others. Right, ooh. I think I'm going to go for Clang. William's going to go for Cophagrigus. Nikki's going to go for Piloswine. And Isabella's going to go for Duplade. Right, we are looking for water and rock types. There's 2 water types in the second round. There's a water type in the third round. We need to kind of choose our path carefully here. Is that one at the end of Drednaw? I don't think so. That's an Azumarill, an Octillery, and a Politoed. These 2 here are Skarmory and Magmar. So we're going to go for Skarmory. Of course, neither Skarmory or Magmar are eligible for the challenge. So we're going to go the way that brings us to the water types, just in case I got the silhouettes wrong. I'm fairly sure it is an Octillery and a Politoed. Of course, neither of which are Drednaw. So I'm going to... Yeah, I didn't realise Rising Voltage was an attacking move. I thought it was a setup move. Don't know why. Either way, I'm going to use Max Lightning. Yeah, Dynamax Clang versus Dynamax Skarmory, 2 very big steel types. Skarmory uses Assurance, which might make me flinch. It doesn't. Okay, that's good. Max Lightning. Yeah, it does an alright amount of damage. And it's going to set up Electric Terrain, which is really good for when I'm undynamaxed, then I can use Rising Voltage and it will do double the damage. Great. With Skarmory's weak armor, it's going to lower its defense and up its attack and speed. No, just its speed. Luckily, defense matters in a Dynamax in a Dynamax battle, but speed not so much. Oh, that's actually a really bad ability to have. Wow. I don't think speed really plays a part in this, but defense probably does quite a bit. Right, max lightning again. Steel Wing on Cofagrigus. Oh, just when its ability was really, like, it was really starting to get good, but it has that ability. Cofagrigus gives it mummy. Right. Yeah, that brings it down into the yellow. Rock Tomb does some damage. It lowers its speed. Cofagrigus uses Shadow Ball. Lowers its special defense. Wow, we're really just lowering all its stats. But Doublade goes for Swords Dance to boost its attack. Gonna go for max lightning again. And yeah, I knew as soon as Doublade used Swords Dance that Skarmory was gonna nullify the stat changes. Right, max darkness on Cofagrigus. Brings it down into the red. Max lightning. Brings Skarmory down into the red, which is good. Piloswine uses Rock Tomb, almost there. Cofagrigus uses Shadow Ball, and there we go. Of course, no need to catch it. Skarmory needs to come from Johto. Don't catch. But William's gonna take it. Right, Octillery, Politoed. Actually, I think that might be a Quagsire, because it hasn't got the little thing on its head. So yeah, we're gonna go for Quagsire just so we can get to that other water type later. So like, just in case I got the third water type silhouette wrong, we're gonna go this way. Also, it gives more choice, because I think that's a freeway path as opposed to... Never mind, it's Politoed. Right. And that's good, because Politoed is not a ground type, while Quagsire is. So that means I still have super effective moves. So I'm going to go for Rising Voltage. Oh, Politoed uses Max Quake on Doublade. And knocks it out, because Doublade is Steel type. And then its special defense is going to raise. Right, that is our first out of 4 allowed deaths. We have to make sure that doesn't happen many more times. Skarmory uses Fly, which again, I don't know why NPCs use 2-turn moves. They're not good. Although that did so little damage. Oh my goodness. Right, Rock Tomb is going to lower its speed. Now Nikki can Dynamax, not that she's going to. Skarmory uses Fly. Rising Voltage. Superpower. May not be good to use that this early on. Can lower its own attack and defense. Just before it gets hit with a liquidation. Bloody hell, Piloswine. Right, that is our third out of 4 allowed deaths, I think. Or second. I've lost track. I think second. Doublade is sent back out. Right, Rising Voltage. Skarmory uses Fly. Rising Voltage doesn't bring it down into the yellow quite. Politoed uses Round. And it's avoided Sacred Sword. Brings it down into the yellow. Piloswine is sent back out. And I can Dynamax again, yay. So I'm gonna use Max Lightning. Big Clang versus Big Politoed. Right. Skarmory uses Fly. Does a bit of damage. Max Lightning hopefully should do a bunch more damage. It didn't. Wow. But it does set up Electric Terrain, which might be useful. Maybe. I doubt it, actually. I think we'll kill Politoed before that point. Superpower brings Politoed down into the red. Gonna nullify stat changes and abilities. And use Liquidation, which lowers my defense. Doublade uses Sacred Sword. Gonna use Max Lightning again. Politoed uses Earth Power. That almost knocked out Doublade that time. Ooh. Oh dear. Right. Clang uses Max Lightning. And that's all she wrote. Politoed is down. No need to catch it. Politoed, of course, needs to come from Kanto for the challenge. Or from Johto later on in the challenge. Depends where in the challenge you are. William's going to take Politoed. Right. Dunsparce. Azumarill. I don't know what that normal type is. Yeah, I'm having a hard time identifying that. Yeah, it seems to have 2 feet. Kangaskhan, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that silhouette's hard. But because... Yeah, okay, what is it? It's a Bouffalont, right. So I didn't know what it was, that's why I went for it, just in case it was a Galarian Pokemon. It isn't. So we're just gonna kill it. Ooh. Yeah, gonna go for Flash Cannon because it has Stab. Politoed uses Liquidation. It's gonna lower its defense. Flash Cannon. I'm not expecting it to do much. I don't have a super effective move. Politoed uses Superpower. I was expecting that to do quite a bit, and it did. Good. Bouffalont uses Max Steel Spike on Politoed. That's not good. Yeah, that knocks it out. That is our 3rd out of 4 deaths. I think it might be our 4th. No, it is our 3rd. Right, Doublade uses Sacred Sword, brings it down into the yellow. Now Nikki can Dynamax. I'm going to use Flash Cannon again. Politoed uses Liquidation. Flash Cannon. Bouffalont uses Body Slam, which does almost half of Politoed's health. Sacred Sword brings it down into the red. Nikki's going to send Piloswine back out. I'm going to go for Flash Cannon again. Politoed uses Helping Hand, which I really kind of wish it would just attack this turn. How about Flash Cannon? Does a good amount of damage. Superpower knocks it out, thank goodness. Of course, no need to catch Bouffalont. Bouffalont needs to come from Unova. So no need to waste a Pokeball here. And Isabella is going to take Bouffalont. And we're going to get some berries, yes. Good, our HP is restored. As we go into the fight with Xerneas. Unfortunately, we haven't gotten any Galarian Pokemon this adventure, but if we can get a shiny Xerneas, that'll be good. That would be nice. Right, Fairy Aura. Drizzle's good. And I can Dynamax, yes. Right, I'm going to use Max Steel Spike, because it's super effective. Yeah, big Clang versus big God of Life. Yeah. And everyone's full health, that's good. Right, Politoed uses Helping Hand. Oh god, a Helping Hand Max Steel Spike. This could do a bunch of damage. It could also do barely anything. Let's hope for the former. No, that's a good amount of damage. Of course, we have to make sure no one dies, which is good for our defenses being risen. But then again, I think Xerneas mainly focuses on special moves. Pokemon uses Smart Strike, which is super effective. Xerneas is going to heal. Going to go for Max Steel Spike again. Politoed uses Liquidation, which does more damage than I thought it would. Max Steel Spike. Yeah, brings Xerneas down into the yellow. And it's a crit. And it boosts everyone's defense again. Piloswine uses Blizzard, and it's avoided. Movement goes for Smart Strike. Max Overgrowth, please, not on Politoed. Or on Piloswine, I think that's even worse. Okay. Brings Piloswine down into the yellow. If that happens again, we're dead. Okay, but everyone's gonna heal from grassy terrain. Yeah, Xerneas is also gonna heal from Ingrain. Max Steel Spike. Politoed uses Helping Hand on me. That's good. That's good. Imagine if it's a crit as well. That would probably kill it actually. Yeah, that does a good amount of damage. I think one more turn, and as long as none of us die, we're probably good. Right, its attacks are getting more aggressive. Blizzard. Smart Strike. Yes, brings it down into the red. Just don't kill Piloswine. Oh well, we're out. Oh well. This close we were. Oh well. And we're all going to be kicked out. Oh well. We get 3 Dynamax. And of course we didn't get any Galarian Pokemon. Right, so where are we at? Those are the Pokemon we have so far. We have yet to find a Drednaw. But I'm gonna end the episode there. Let's pause the timer. I need to set up like a hotkey to do that instead of having to right click on the on live split. Thank you very much for tuning in. Next time on the challenge, we will do another Dynamax adventure to find Drednaw, but hopefully only one. Because we will find Drednaw next Dynamax adventure. I can feel it. So hopefully, I'll see you there. The thing is about doing this, I don't like looking directly into the webcam. It feels weird. So I'm always looking either way. But thank you all for tuning in. See you next time.